Greetings, salutations, and salutations, fellow Lansradians, the High Council, and to all of you and those beyond. Welcome again to the next glorious and monumental installment video and oh, I had a word that escaped my mind. Just amazing, super excellent, fun time. And in at the channel of YouTube Persuasion, it is the R5 Life with Leto. No, Ebony TKR. It's the R5 Life with Leto. I am Leto the Second Muad'Dib, R5 of the Landsrad on server 1834 in Ebony, the King's Return, turn. Someday there'll be a cool actual sound effect like they have on the radio. I'll press a button and it'll go, I mean, that really cool echo. I am, I'm excited. All right. And a little sort of, you might call frazzled, giddy beyond, belief, uh, because of what we're going to do today together and the potential of what we could do with it. Irregardless, not a word, by the way, we are going to do this. Okay. You can see my hands. I'm not quite sure what to do with them, but on the screen, kind of squaring it up there. Yeah. This is what we're going to unlock today, my friends. It's going to require some construction. Okay. And um, uh, the utilization of the arsenal, finally, it's going to be worthwhile to me. I don't know. It might play a role in other Ebony players' journeys. Journey drink. All right. And uh, I have saved a number of things that have been eating away at me. Actually, not it hasn't been terrible. I'm so used to this saving these things in here anyway. To share and do together stuff like Monarch Level 43. I okay when we get there. Let's see here. We might be able to upgrade our civilization treasure. These huge things, which will help with the the construction cost of the keep or of stables level 40. All right, and some other stuff. But real quick before we get into shout outs, which we will call three mins. Today is not just an auspicious day because of what we're going to do in here. It's also incredible, wonderful, and one of the best days in my life because 8 years ago on this day, my wife and I were married. We were wed together and became Mr. and Mrs. Leto the Second. Actually, I was not Leto the Second back then. I was Dragon, but you have to call me Nighthawk. No, yes, but it was 8 years ago. It is our 8 year anniversary, and I mean that's just wedding anniversary. That we've been together for over 10 years now. That is incredible how all of this stuff comes together. It like I've been saving to do this specifically, but all these other little pieces have fallen into place with it as if we've done something in the eyes of Mount Olympus. They've shown their glory and grace and love towards Ebony TKR, CR5 Life with Leto. I'm Leto the Second, R5 of the Lions Ride, more Deba, Silver 1824, Ebony the King's Return. Um, to where it's like, boom, happens on the day of myself's wedding. How could it happen on this day, the day of my wife and I's wedding, 8 years ago? That's a terrible impression of Marlon Brando. But that is what is so cool about this. That's what's so magical. That's why I love y'all. That's why we're going to do a couple of shout outs, two in specific, all right, which I touched on in the last video. Eris Ras A Raza. Riza. it messaged me in the in game, uh, uh, just encouraging me and us, and talking about how awesome this community is, what we're doing, how exciting it is, how compelling the content is, and how helpful it is. Aras, ARAS, thank you. I won't pull up your profile because I didn't ask permission, but you, my friend, are indeed a good friend. Incredible that you took the time and energy to message me. I cannot thank you enough for being part of this community. Please stick around. I love you. I need you. Peace. We'll do that for real at the end. Also, the both legendary in their own right, these two individuals, not to mention all the rest of y'all too, but drum roll. No, that won't be too dramatic. But Mark Little, Liddle, by the way, as far as their handle, their cool YouTube moniker. Has snuck into my DMs. No, he also they also mailed me in game, and we started a great conversation. A lot of props and praise about the videos, the content, the vibes we've got going on in this community. Mark Little, aka Sweet Pain. There's only one sweet. It's Sweet Pain in Ebony as far as their Monarch name goes. But you are a legend, all right, in your own right. I can't thank you enough for what you have been doing in feeding and invigorating this community, myself, all of those around us, the High Council, and to everyone else beyond. Mark Little, aka Sweet Pain. Thank you. Peace, love you. Okay, so here we go. Getting into the stuff. 6 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm trying to help myself as much as possible before this is all over, because most of the time I've got to get I got to redo my notes as far as the chapters go, and I rewatch it. And while I enjoy it, it's also a little bit cringy, because I'm like, oh God, did I really say that, or did I really act that way? Man, uh, irregardless, not a word by the way. It's what we have here. It's what we do here. It is how MNTKRCR5 Life with Lito rolls. Okay, so first thing is first. Let's take a look at this glorious creature thing here, a fantasy, a dream, something that I don't even remember thinking was possible. Okay. But you keep playing, you keep grinding, you keep doing what you do here and there, and never giving up, never stopping. You'll finally get to these moments. I went and looked at the previous videos that we have made together and enjoyed, and the last time I have done something significant as far as a massive construction project kind of goes back 4 months. Okay, to put things in perspective, um, 4 months ago, when I was a young lad, a young Moadi, we went to Victory Column level 8. Okay, that was significant as far as the cost. No, 4 months ago was rally spot. Keep level 40 rally spot. Okay, big, huge, over 100 billions worth of resources. And then after that, not long after that, we did the victory column. Okay, lost something in the auction house. The victory column level 8. I think maybe a month after that. God, you get 43 and above, or 40 and above, you get nose hairs. They're always tickling. So 3 months this ago, that took somewhere in the, I don't know, it wasn't nearly 100 billion. Then the last thing, which is probably somewhere around 2 or 3 months ago, was upgrading my academy to military academy was previous, up the regular academy to level 40, and then maxing all that technology. I didn't do a special video on that, but I talked about it. It's been, let's say, 4 months. Okay, with a little bit of construction here and there, I'd say a setback of probably 40 billion in resources. So over the last 6 months, perhaps, I have compiled over 200 billions worth of resources to do these these big projects. And after I was done with the victory column, I was like, the next thing we're going to save, even though I can do other things, is going to be stables level 40. All right, for with T15 Temple Cavalries. Okay, this is the cost for one. Sorry, I wanted to provide the perspective as far as how long it's been. We can consider that 4 months ago, when I started it, I depleted all my resources, and now where I am 4 months, we'll see. I'm well over, the required amount, but I think I may be back over 100 billion. We're gonna have some fun opening that stuff, but okay. T15 mounted troops. Here are holy cavalries. They have been doing the work for a long time. Thank you for your service. Okay, I've got a lot of them, and it's not good as far as keep defense goes. That's a lot of points. So I'm going to convert them, upgrade them to our T15s. Let's look for perspective. I can train at once 106,161 T14s or mounted troops, and that cost is going to be 1.4 billion in ore and just under 500 million for wood and lumber and food. All right, and then 21.2 million gold. That adds up. If we were to multiply or divide, this by that, we would get to see that it's a lot. Okay, what I want to do when we do our fun upgrade, okay, look at is compare, because I can't wheel it up to well, I could multiply the 131. Let's do this. I love this, you love this, the details are important. What was it? 106161. Yeah, 106 e 106161. And now we're going to multiply that by what? 22.5 thousand. I like to do, that first, times 22.5. 22.500. Oh, not point. I'm an idiot. God dang it. 106161. Forgive me if I'm off by a little bit. I don't want to go back and look. Multiply by 22,500. Boom. So, um, uh, a full a full training capacity as far as what I'm capable of doing. Okay, 106,000, so on and so forth, would cost me in ore 2,388,622,500. Okay, consider this. I want to be able to, uh, um, let's see here. I want to be able to complete a fill a full march. I hope there's nothing here that's important. The reason I'm pulling this up is because I want to do something else. Okay. The reason I'm finding the reason I'm finding these things out is because I want a full march. Okay, after we do this upgrade, I don't want to just do the cool badass upgrade, but I want to be able to utilize it to its fullest extent. Okay, and I like to damn it, I like to look at these things to see what I've done for posterity's sake, but also to let everyone know, hey, this is what to expect. Okay, because the whole purpose of it's the R5 Live with Lito, I'm Lito the second, is to go on this quest and experience these things beforehand, perhaps to ultimately prepare, understand, not get too scared, not cry too much, and to get motivated. I'm a trailblazing for us. And you can see it with your own eyes and know what is ahead. Okay, it's exciting, it's tough, it can be daunting. It is daunting. Don't be discouraged. Stick with it. All right? Yeah, that is the purpose. Did I do it? 106161. Yes. So if Maria Theresa's March size capacity at the moment, all right, is 3,329,250. Okay. Now with March buffs and the ever increasing March size capacity, buff the areas. For example, there are recorders now as far as citizens go, and they're officers or citizens that you can put on rally spot. These look today, as a matter of fact, I got Persian swordsman and Charles. That's 950, 1150, 1350 as far as an increase in my march size there, and keep working on recruiting those folks. Let's see here, train. God damn, I need. It always goes back to the last ones you train. So if I were to take shibloops, okay, if I were to take, let's say 3.7 million, okay, because with some senior size march buffs, I'm gonna say 4 million, just flat 4 million. Okay, that's how many T15s I want to have the potential to fill one full monster march with at least a medium march size buff. How much is that going to cost with this maths we just did? Okay, we don't want that. We want to take our march size here and divide it by 106,161. All right, there we go. 3, 3, 2, 9er, 250 divided by 106,161 is the loneliest, equals 31.36. So I'd have to train the 106,000 T15s, a full load of them, 31 times. 31 times, okay? That's for this, and I want 4 million. So this will put things in perspective. 31, and then what was it? 2.3 billion, right? Let's multiply that by 2.35. God damn it! Why do I keep doing that? 235,000,000,000,000. Is that 350 million? Yeah. Okay. Equals, holy cow, probably 75 billion. Okay. These are rough numbers. Another 75 billion in ore to train the troops. Jeez. It took, and it's going to take, you'll see how much to upgrade the building, but I want to make this worthwhile by having a full march to slay the monsters. This is what it would cost me to train them, separate from the 9 million T14s I already have. Okay? So that is cool to know. Now we're going to look at, instead of training them in the house of stables, we're going to utilize the arsenal building. This I built a long time ago and was like, I should have saved the resources because what the heck is it even for? All right, 650 begins this crazy quest of, I'm going to have to do chapters later. It's okay. You got to flow. All right. Upgrading these troops. Itchy. This in here will allow me to train, all right, a certain amount. It's much more than the 106,000 here, okay, depending on who you've got. We are going to want T15s, of course, right? So we'll take out of our holy cavalry's T14 troops, and check a look at here. Boop. Remember, 22.5 thousand was the cost of ore for one T15. Look at this now, 15,000. So nearly half of the cost. Instead of 22.5, 22,500, we're at 15,000. That is a significant save. We're saving almost 8,000 in iron per whatchamacallit, troop. So 399,780 is how much I can upgrade at one time. One Tim. Let's see here. I would say maybe 17-ish minutes we did Arsenal talk. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. Forgive me. All right. But and we can see how ugly it is as far as the costs go here. 2 billion in food and lumber, and then our ores is 6 billion. All right. Let's divide our 3.7 million. Okay. 3700000. This is a Maria Theresa March size. Okay. With a junior buff maybe or a medium. All right. And we're going to divide that by 399, 780, 399,780 equals 9.2. Let's say, let's just say, well, if we do 10, it's going to be easy, right? But 9.2, let's do it on the low end. So we're going to take 9.2 and we're going to multiply that by 6 equals, boom, 55.5 billion. All right. What was the cost of training them in the stables themselves? 73 billion. So we are saving probably somewhere around 20 billion in iron ore itself alone for upgrading these troops. That is the benefit, um, the purpose for me, according to me, for the arsenal. And the only reason I'm going to use this is because of the massive amount of T14 cavalry that I already have. I wanted 3 monster marches or 2 senior size monster marches. Okay, that's what I went. This is not good for just straight PvP players. You do not want that many holy cavalries unless you're ghosting them all doing PvP. Okay, they suck for defense. Anywho, so do the temple cavalries T15. Too many of them is going to, you know, cost is just going to be points for the enemy. So for me, this is great. If you've got lower troops and you're like, oh, I'm going to upgrade it all the way there, it's not the dividends. There are diminishing returns, meaning the more you do it, the less it's going to be over time. Over Tim, mine is going to be extremely beneficial because of this has been my state of cavalries for 6, 7, 8 months. Okay, all of the math behind all of the resources I used or maybe wasted, according to some players and their opinions. Um, it, it doesn't even matter anymore. This is straight benefit and profit for me for having all of these and being able to upgrade 4 million of them to cut that in half and add the half to T15s. You know what I am saying? But how cool is it that we're going to save a significant amount of resources? Okay, that's for iron ore. So if now, as we transition into the cost of the building, 23, let's just say 24. If we go into the cost of the building, cost of stables 40, boop, boop. All right, let's consider we're going to hold on to our 55 billion in ore. Everything else doesn't mean anything as far as gold and the other stuff because I've got the most. I need stone. Need to use stone, dude. What time is it? 1:25. Okay, cool. By the way, Shaky. Thank you for sharing this time with me on the day of my wedding anniversary. It's so special. My wife is incredible, beautiful, and amazing, and the luckiest man on the planet. Okay, because of all the support that she gives us in this community, and she's not mad at us whatsoever for recording right now instead of us being together and cherishing, holding each other, staring into each other's eyes. No, uh, we would like to do that, and that would be awesome. But she knows how important this is. She at least has an idea. What we're doing? Okay, stables 40. So thank you, baby. There might be a few of those throughout here. Upgrade. Upgrade. Forgive me. I actually got some sleep. I overslept today, but I had been awake for about 3 days or so, and I'm having a hard time readjusting and my hands. I'm not quite sure what to do with them, but they're. Forgive me for the misclicking. Hopefully, I don't mess anything up. But woo, getting hot. These hair. So here we go. Is the painful truth of it all. Next, level 40. Your stables allow you to train mounted troops. Upgrade your stables to unlock new types of mounted troops. Mounted troops possess the battle advantage over ground troops. Not all mounted troops there. All right. We've seen this before. There are requirements. Victory column level 2. I'm already at level 8, so just the idea of how much it costs to get K40 stuff. Victory column level 2, which happened a lifetime ago for me at least. It's just funny when you put things into perspective as far as Ebony. This is the requirement to unlock level 40. Well, this shit happened a year ago, maybe, for some of us. I don't know how long, a long time ago. And they're thinking perhaps that I could be at K40. It's just, maybe it doesn't make sense. But mass cavalry formation level 1, okay? And keep level 40. Hardest thing there is keep level 40, honestly. And this is the second hardest thing. The most and the highest cost in resources is 70 billion, 70.3 billion, 70 billion, 316 million, 909,637 in stone. That is the largest cost for stone going into the building. There is no stone cost in the troops, in mounted troops. Mounted troops will require, or being the most, lumber and food. So that's cool. What I did was save up enough to be over the stone amount, thus guaranteeing that I was over the amount needed for the other resources. And remember, we need an extra 55 billion on top of the 68. Well, let's add 5 to 68. That is going to be 73 plus 50, 123 billion total in ore, at least to get a full March size of T15s. 130, what did I say, 35 billion? We can do 125 billion. We have the technology. Do we have the stuff where it's going to be fun to open shit up, okay? It really is. Thank you for being here with me. So that is the resource. That is how much we hope we have when we look at it all. When then, here we go into doing some fun shiz. What time is it? It's time for lunch. 28 minutes. We're going to look at the construction time. Is it 2? No. Construction time requirements. Okay. In many videos, previous videos, those of you who already know, have been with me, been with us, bringing others in. I've done and focused on construction speed buffs, and I'm not going to go over all of them. They're everywhere. Ideal land, victory column. Okay. There are citizens, Victor the architect, your keep officer, their specialties, the list of the spiritual beast seals, the list of construction speed buffs is tremendous. Okay, now we're going to look at a few specific ones. So keep in mind this number here, 12,000. 12,849 days. 12,849 days. Let's just say 50 days because that other number is close. That is without a number of things activated or equipped. We're at 12,850 days total for construction here. How much can we reduce that? Okay, let's do this piece by piece because it's a lot of flipping fun. Okay, first thing is foist. We're going to look at our civilization treasure. Okay, actually, putting that off. We're going to put on a piece of Monarch equipment. My construction crown, i.e., or AKA, known as the strength crown, is level 10. It's been level 10 for a while. It's going to take forever to get up to level 11, but that it took a long time to get here. Obviously, a 71% construction speed buff. How much did that take off? All right. How much did that take off? We're down to 11,000. Already, it's just a monster reduction. 100, 11,508. So we have shubloips. We're going to take 12,850. 12,850. Oh, you know what? 12,850 minus 11,508. Compute. We have saved ourselves a 1,342 days. Pretty damn cool. Okay? That's just one piece, not the anime. That's just one piece of the puzzle. Now we're going to add our Mask of Agamemnon, which is at level 6, a construction speed buff of 30%. Ah, yeah, look at that button. We might be able to do it. Golly, I hope you all give me some good stinking luck. Boom. We're going to use it, equip it. Where are we now? As far as the total cost. Upgrade. Ho! We're now at 11,021 days. 11,021 days. Okay, so more mathage, so we don't have to do this all off the top of our head. All right, which I do all the time, and it's probably painful to experience. 11,508 minus 11,021. Smaller number, but we've done a ton, you know, already. Another 487 days. That's tremendously helpful. All right, a total of this is somewhere. Golly, see, 487 plus 1,342. Boom equals equals 1,829 days that we have saved. See how much we're taking down based off of Monarch gear and civilization treasure. It behooves you to do whatever you can in whatever competition there is. Tons of free events out there which will get you these treasure boxes. All right, so there's that piece. Now we're going to look at our dragon. Yeah, it's a dragon super feeding event right now. It's awesome. Okay, they have talents, and Fafnir in particular, that's training speed. Celtic Demon in particular has uh, a talent called Occult Fire. And that has an 8-hour chunk of time dedicated to construction and research speed buff. Today, Tiered Monarch Day, number 2, city development. Okay, so it's all about research and construction right now. And then also refining stuff goes into city development. So it's a great day, perfect day. It was the day I was waiting for to do this. Okay. The maximum level for Occult Fire is now level 60. Okay. So, and I believe at level 60, it's going to take us up to 20%. Right now I'm at 16.3%. Look at the cost. To do another 15 at 60,000 gems, 160,000 gems, 15 times, it's going to be at least 600,000 plus the others. I could do it. Construction is becoming so incredibly expensive. All right. We're going to do this once to get it to 16.5. Okay. Because I wanted to see what the cost would be. Because when you get to level 40 of this talent, it goes from like, let's say 20,000 gems to upgrade to 60,000 gems. It's just an exponential increase. One of the lands I do is the lands I need to do. There we go. I'm going to get to 17%. We've done 120,000 gems. I've got plenty of dragon source fragments and such. Okay. Shubloips. Okay. 48. I don't like weird numbers. I want it to be even at 50. Boom. Boom. Okay, now it's gone up another 9,000. So that's good to know. You see, the cost in gems is ever increasing. Okay, but I'm glad you were here with me to witness that. We've gone up a full 1.2% from the last time. Okay, you know, it's sprint returns, so using gems helps as far as getting things in return. Remember, I utilize the game's mechanics to get as much back on what I am doing, and this is tremendously helpful. We'll see, you know, we'll see that more when we compare what we have. Okay, let's see here. Let's check, since we used a significant number of gems, did we get a next upgrade? No, we're still 400,000 away from getting, you know, some more goodies here. We might want to go back. If we're going to do this, we should do it now, because look, 600 8-hour construction. That's going to be incredibly helpful. My friends, yes, I'm a wild man. We're going to do this because I want those items to help here. We need all the help we can get, right? I've got the gems. I'm not really doing anything else with them. I normally consume about 4 million per event. What in the lands rad do is the lands radians do. Boom, boom. Okay, I was what, 400,000 away, 300,000. I just did 120. Boom. Boom. 18.5, 54. That's got to be it. Let's look in a book. Look at this. We're not there yet. We're almost there. So this is good. I feel better about this since it is helping a lot to get to these milestones that I wanted to anyway. Okay, Talent Awaken. We're at 55. Holy cow, look, it's gone up to 86,000 now. 60 to 86,000, nearly 20,000 gems. 18.8 to 19. There are only 5 more levels. 5 times 8 is 40. That's insane. I don't want to do another 400,000. I want to just do what I need to get this next chunk of construction speed. Jesus Christ. I'm still short. We're going to get an even 19%. That is cool. Let's go for it. Aha, aha, aha. Shobloids. All right. Okay. 20% would be probably the max. Another 1% costing this much. I'm going to put it off until I'm ready to go K41 or something right now. I don't like this number 56. That's going to bother me, but I do like this even 19%. That's a massive increase. We were at 15.3, nearly 4% more. Okay. Whew. Plus, we're utilizing the game's mechanics and events to get something in return. All right, material bag, super resource, super senior, or special resource chest, 4,000. Yeah, we like this. We like this. Claim. All right, this is going to be much harder to get. Okay, but still extremely beneficial. Whew, that's going to help us. Now we need to activate our new skill. What we have things written down, but a refresher as far as where we are. 11,021 days. We're going to activate our occult fire now. Okay, as we've just upgraded it like some badasses. Let's see here. Research speed 19. We're getting another 19%. We've added 108 or 103 plus 19. Okay. Boom. We've got 8 hours to do what we need to now. Luckily, we're not going to take that, but you want to get all of it in these 8 hours because it's going to cool down. I recommend waiting for these big projects until we've got tiered monarchs and such, right? Why? Well, because you want the goodies that come from that too. This is the Leto way. I haven't done anything yet, all right? But we want these goodies, and they can be relatively easy to get when you save big projects for these days, okay? Yas. So how much did we save now? Boom. We're at 10,734 days. 10,734 days. Okay, how much more have we saved? Let's do a total amount. Okay, a total amount from the beginning. We started at 12,850 days. Let's subtract now 10,734 days equals, we have saved 2,116 days. Whew, I like it. Look at that. We're almost below 10,000 days. Uh-oh, where did I fell? That's exciting. Let's all drink because this has been an amazing journey. Plus, I was thirsty, and I like terrible things that are terrible for me. All right, what else do we have to offer? Well, my friends, 40 minutes, 30 seconds. We are going to add another significant increase to our construction speed buffage. Okay, what is that, Lito? Well, let me see. Real quick, I want to check to make sure that my my officers who are performing their duties, okay, not duties because duty means poop, but duties are, I don't need to maximize any specialties. Nope, we've got Hera doing the biz. Okay, Stilico doesn't have any. Otto the Great doesn't. Helena doesn't. Hammurabi doesn't. Roger the Second doesn't. Justinian does research, so I might want to do that later. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's Stilico. Or no, Solus. Sola. Let's see here. And Yolanda, I got her specifically for construction. Okay, she's maxed. I always have to double check because I always get nervous. Did I actually do that? Okay, so that's all active right now. We're grooving. I forgot to look in the book of where and when I was here last time, but it has been probably another 4 months at least as well since I reached Monarch level 42. Okay, 54.02%, 220,000. Say 221 million is the experience points that I need still to get to 43. Okay, well, when I got to 42, the total was 480 million. 480 million. Are there any barb forts that I can give me? 480 million is the experience points that I need to get. Sorry, I'm going to put these to get to 43. And every time I go up a Monarch level, I'm like, yay, that is so awesome. But then I'm like, this sucks because I got to start it all over again. But here we are. You forget about it. You keep grinding. I have straight offering in the shrine and rallying monsters. Cut that over half. 480, 200 million, 260 million. I have just grinded out, killing monsters and upgrading or giving offerings every day. 30 offerings every day. 10 in gems and 20 in offerings. Okay, that has earned me this much. I always, always, always. Why, Lito? Why don't you use Monarch Experience books? I don't like to use my Monarch Experience books until I have enough to get me to the next level. I don't know why. I just don't want to know that this has not been used, all right? Or this has been used, it's empty, and I have to grind out all these kills. It feels better for me mentally to know that I can make up this gap with my experience books when the time comes to cover it completely. I have been able to level up to 42 or 43 for probably 2 weeks now. That's how much I love you, all of you, the High Council, to all of you beyond the fellow Lansradians. So much I love you. I was like, wait a second, you've got to wait to get to Monarch level 40. Even though you'll become much more powerful, at least feel more powerful, you got to wait because you want to show everybody how much you're going to save with the next Monarch level skill. When you get to Monarch level 41, you can then start to unlock and add to this talent advanced construction. Okay, I have 2 levels here already, and I'm getting a 5% increase for 40 Monarch Level 43, a whole extra 4 or 5%. That's huge. That is huge. And I'm excited to see how much of an impact it's going to have. We've saved 2,116 days already. We need a Monarch talent point. Well, my friends, we need 220,712,000 such and such and such. Let's use it. 37,640,000 here. Shobloips. Let's see. We need 183 million now. Okay. 183 million. Let's use this one. 16.2 million. Shagoosh. We've shabloiped the shabloops, but have we ever shablooped the shabloips? 166,872,000. Here's a big old chunk. Boing! 137,280,000. We what? Do we want to use all that? Yeah, we do, right? Because we're 166. Okay. Whew. I don't want to use all of it, right? Should do, shibloipski. I can't, I'm just so excited. I can't. Whoa, 93.83%. See, this for me is much more satisfying to know I am going to get there now. 29,592,000. Here is the biggest skadoosh. 39 million. And I needed 29 million. Let's go down to 29er even, because I don't want to go over 2,000. 29 mil. 99.88%. 592,000. 592,000. 592,000. What is that? 592,000. I have 1,092,000 there. That's cool. It's like it's exactly 592,000. We're gonna get right on it, my friends. Skadoosh! Isn't that funny? 100%. 214 experience left. You know what? We're not even gonna use an experience book. We're gonna get out there and we're gonna do this. What's up, Witch Level 1? Sayonara. And welcome to Monarch Level 43. Oh, you can, sure you can. Hoo, 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 hoo. Come on, come on, come on. Huh. Jeez Louise, that's taking forever. Come on, what is going on? Yeah! That's rewarding, isn't it? I'm so glad you were here with me. Confirm? Obviously. Is Schwarzenegger hard to spell? Probably, but I know how to spell it. All right, confirm it already. Monarch level 43. Woo! See, isn't this much more fun to do all of this in one video together? Well, in a video together. Okay, now that's awesome. Let's check here. Did it actually level up? Okay. Uh, Look at that. He even leveled up my generals. I didn't get to see what the increase was. She was 92 million something or other. Okay. Let's see here. And Ethelfled too. Cool. So those two, I'll go level up everyone else some other time. We're talking strategery here. Oh, 4 minutes ago. Cool. I'm going to get into there. We now I need these points because you get treasure. Like I'm using my March size speed things like they're running out of business, like candy. I'm doing so much, I'm breaking the game, and hopefully my computer's not updating or anything like that. But here we go. 9 minutes away. Let's get some points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. With some stuff there. Okay, cool. So See all that stuff there? This newest update's been a little wonky for me. But Ebony, thank you. You've been helping me out a ton with getting some stuff back. I was missing some champions tokens on the first day. I didn't get my 10. They gave them to me today. Took some time, but they worked with me. All right. 555 million is what we need to do to get to Monarch level 44. 555 mils. Okay. We did 480 million. It took around 4 months. Yes, and there was some purchasing in there. All right, different times, but most of that was gained via other avenues. It just, you keep grinding, my friends. Okay, keep grinding. 10,734 days is where we are with our current construction speed buff bonus. We're going to add 5%. Lawrence. Okay, we are now at a total of 10%. At Monarch level 44, woohoo, we're going to get another 15. These percentages are a tremendous help. While in the Landsred dues, the Landsredians do, let's add to our defending troop defense. Skadoosh. This is my PvP tree. All right. What I don't like about this is when I get to 45 someday. Look at that. Going here, I can't get to March speed there. Okay, but we're not going to do that. We're going to stay here. March speed there. Yay. But then look what's after it. Reinforcement and coordinated siege against in-rally troops. I want Fierce Onslaught because Fierce Onslaught would benefit my monster hunting too. If I go Monster March speed, these are PvP skills. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why Ebony did that. They put the monster skill away from a monster benefiting skill. Anyway, we have got that. Let's go see. How much does it cost now? 10,660 days. We're going to say 61. 10,661 days. That extra 5% has almost saved us 80 days. Okay? That, my friends, in the grand scheme of things, if you just look at it and say, oh, 80 days, big deal. Well, come on. We have come down a lot more. 734 minus 10,661. Skadoosh. 73 days. Okay? Awesome. 73 days, another 5%. If you consider not having that 10% at all, that is a tremendous amount. Tremendous amount. 10,661 days. Can we get this below, okay, below 10,000? We've got our dragon skill, the occult fire. We've got our monarch equipment. We've got our mask of Agamemnon. What else is there? I have been saving up my francs, okay, winnings from various events. Here we go. Let's see here. 52 mins or so. 52. Oh, Monarch. Is that Monarch level 43? 52 minutes or so. We are going to look at the items, the castle decorations, okay, that are temporary from winning things. All right. The Desert Palace, owning it will get just a 6% construction speed. Owning it meaning we've just used it and it's good. It's going on for that 14 days, right? Well, I've got 3 of them. I've saved them for today. Let's use it. Skadoosh. Okay. I don't have to have it equipped because it's an own to activate, an unconditional buff. I'm getting that 6% for 14 days total. Thank you. That's why it pays to play these events. Even if you don't like them, if you want to keep going for free, it's just going to take some time and effort. You got to do these events to try and win these things. Doesn't require first place. Yes, I know it can be difficult depending on your server. Okay, it can be more challenging, but go for it because you're going to get, irregardless, not a word by the way, you're going to get good stuff on the way there. So we've used the Desert Palace for 6%. Okay, that has cut us down now to 10,574. All right, almost 100 days, 10,574. We're going to move this a little quicker, okay, because we've got another one, another significant. Is it time? My friends, it wouldn't be a video, 2 minutes here. This is the largest one if you can score top 5. Deep Sea Palace will give you a 40% construction speed buff. 40%, that's a lot. I have never been able to crack the top 5. Actually, nope, I've been 6 a number of times. Okay. Back in our inventory, all right, we have got, oh, I went too far. I think we've got another castle decoration. Nope, I guess it's further down. I'm so close to so many things. It's exciting. Of course, I'm going to do some videos when we do them. Castle Guardians, no benefits. It's just a skin that says, hey, I did this. Yeah. Okay. How about the Sunkissed? Nope, that's just gathering speed. I don't know that, but I've used it because we lost the Civil War and it, slowed down our gathering speed. And I never use them anyways, as you can see. So I was like, what the hell? Why not? Fort Frost, probably one of the most valuable. Okay, 12%, no updates. One of the most valuable castle skins. You get it via pyramids, Arctic Barbarians, which is going on now. This is an own to activate gathering speed, but we'll need to keep it equipped to save and or benefit from research and construction 15%. We want that on Tiered Monarch City Development Day, right? Yeah. So we're going to use that. Skadoosh. And we're going to keep this one on. Got to keep that one on to get the construction and research. But that's okay because the other one's owned to activate. Cool. Was that another 15%? Come on. We've got to be getting there. 10,364. 10,364 days. Okay. From the last one, this is 210 days we just saved with that 15%. That is awesome. Okay, 10,364. We started at damn near 13,000. We are saving time, speed ups. Let's think. Is there anything else? Monarch talent, gear, monarch equipment, civilization treasure, dragon talent, occult fire, couple castle decorations. We're where we're going to get as far as how much more we can add for our construction buffs. It's a lot. It's very cool. If you go to your Monarch details, you can see what you are actually getting now. 654.8% construction speed buffage going on at the moment with everything that we've got going and equipped. I love you, bud. Gordon, sorry, can't talk right now. Mommy's here. What do you need? Still? All right. Well, I just found a new home. Wait, oh, shit. Are you going to name him? Okay. All right. So there's a lizard here in the kitchen. A lot of lizards out here where we live. Okay. That's where we are. There is one thing that we're going to try that I normally don't do prematurely. What is that, Lito? We're going to open some items because it's worth it to see if we can save a significant amount of time still. What is it? Well, I'm glad you asked. Perfect. 2 o'clock. I've been off here. I always like to be on the 4 hour mark. Civilization treasure, the Mask of Agamemnon, right? We're saving 30% right now. And that's at level 6. I have been waiting, champing at the bit, saving up, hoping desperately sometime soon, which has now been 6, 7 months, who knows, to upgrade my civilization treasure yet again. Okay? Construction C plus 30. If we were able to upgrade the Mask of Agamemnon to level 7, we would get an additional construction speed buff of 6%. I want it. I want it. All of these upgrades all together, I could get a march size capacity one too, you know? of 7.5%. Let's do a little bit of rough math because you know Lito. All right. And I've done this in another video and maybe you didn't see it. You got to stick around. I'm adding chapters. It's going to get you to these fun spots. Go check them all out. All right. What did I do here? Upgrade. I need for this particular treasure 4,530 no and 27. Okay, let's just say 4,500 pieces of this treasure to level it up. There are 7 pieces of civilization treasure. 4,500 times 7 equals 31,500. What I would do, and what you've seen me do before, is save up all these treasure chests and open them when I have the amount needed to potentially get all the pieces I need. Because they all have the same percentage chance to drop. Thus, if I needed this many for all 7 pieces, this is the total amount of treasure boxes I'd need. That is a lot, right? I like to do that with all my stuff. You might open them at different times. This is the Lito way. Let's see if it's paid off. However, I'm not at 31,500. What the heck? What are you at, Lito? Where have you arrived? Instead of 31,500, my civilization treasure boxes are out way down here. 30,038. Damn. 30,038. I am 1,500 short of where I would normally want to be. Damn it. 14.29%. It's never been totally equal as far as how much is drizzled, but we have to try for the sake of the Landsrat, the good of the Landsrat, and to all of those beyond to get there because it's possible. Being 1,500 short, this is just for my brain, right? So 1,500 divided by 7, I could potentially be somewhere around 215 pieces short doing this. So extremely close, that's going to be painful to see for a while, okay? But I don't think I have totally gotten all the treasure boxes that I can. Do I have anything in here that will get me more treasure boxes? I don't like to open this with so few. Are there treasure boxes? No. Okay. These are the desert bandits. No treasure boxes there. All right. Any treasure boxes in here? Oh no, that's just the scroll fragment. Silly goose, but I'm so close to getting a supremacy piece. All right, keep going, keep going. None in here. Commemorative coins. What the heck? Commemorative coins? I don't remember. It's been a while. Nope, no there, but we're going to open those probably. How about the Witch's Gift? I have saved up a ton of those, and it's Trial of Nights, so the Blood of Ares is going to be really helpful. Dang, no treasure boxes in there either. Okay, nothing in here. What about Ariadne's or Arachne's? Nope, nope. Okay. Nothing in the war chests. That's all gold. Nothing in here. Let's see here. The sea bag. Oh, material bag and skill book page. I mean, all of this would be worth me trying, attempting, because this upgrade would be so valuable. Royal chest. 3 a day. I've been saving up 3 a day for who knows how long. Is it time to open them? No, no treasure boxes in there. I can't believe it. The Sphinx? Nope, nothing there either. That's okay. All right. Blazons? Nope, nope, no. There is one place where I know we're going to get a few more. The Harvest Celebration gift You have a 100% chance to get 2 in there. You get 1 of these a day for gathering a resource spot, I think above 14 or 15. Okay. Plus, we're going to get some other good shit too. Trial of Nights. We're going to get guaranteed 3 Blood of Ares per. Okay. 2 of these and some ruby necklaces. This is going to be good. I usually like to do it around 50, but it's time when the Landsrad do as the Landsradians would do. Open skadoosh. Boop. Wow, we scored some ruby necklaces. So if you're wanting to upgrade or level up your champion, save up those harvest boxes, get them every day, because you could potentially get. This is over $100 worth of ruby necklaces, and there were 12,500. Okay, super feeding, 90 true treasure boxes. That's awesome. 138 more blood of Ares. That is sweet. We cut down our deficit 100 basically. Yes, love it. What about this hunter surprise gift? No. See, the reason I'm doing this is I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember what's in these things. I don't open them for so long. Nope. The Sedovich egg? No. Okay. And the Maria. Yay, Maria. No treasure there. Okay. All right, I think that's it. No more treasure boxes anywhere, right? While we're here, we're going to open those. 30,130. That is so close. Can we add anything else? I have received all those I can here. The alchemical shop, the alchemy shop. I can get more here, but as per day, I've purchased as many as I have been able to. Ah, man, it would have been nice to do more. You can get them in the auction house, but they are always gobbled up at a higher price than I'm willing to spend. I didn't make it past the dream yet, since I normally do by this time. Ah, shnikes, we're gonna have to take a little break here. This will give you, but I only open it at one particular time. Sealed Imperial Treasury, the Relic Trading Post. They do not have any in here to redeem. Ah, Wishful Windmill. Can I get any in the Bree shop? I need 130. Ooh, 10? 40. I like to save these, but it's worth, because if you do 100 a day, you'll get a piece. Oh man, a 96. I need 130. It's worth it to get at least 10 more. Ah, damn it. Sorry. Man, my game is lag in AF. All right. Let's see here. Bree shop. 130. Whew. We added 10 more. Boom. Yes. Yes, my friends. Utilize the game, its events, everything going on to score as many goodies as you can for free. Alliance boss, dwarves like okay, so I can't let it go. Why? I must have something downloaded in the background because this is really annoying. 108. Really annoying as far as the lag. It's not rendering. When you do open a lot of, oh, it's gonna hit. Oh, those sea urchins. I went by it with, I went by it, but it still hit me because freaking sea urchins. Okay. When you open a lot of things at once, these treasure chests and stuff in the thousands, it will always take a little while because that's the RNG computing. Ah, damn it. I didn't have to hit there. Um, calculating that 7% or whatever. And I'm used to that, but just going into the event menu, I don't understand. Do not update on me while I'm doing the 70, although having it on camera is good and helpful because if I have to get a hold of anyone, I can be like, yo, go to my YouTube channel. All right, bro. And watch it. You can see where it gets all fucked up. All right. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to need to. Ho, hey, ho, pro moves. Nothing else is really worth anything up here except for the sturgeon and the groupers. They're worth more than one like these other ones are. So it's hard to get back up there, though. The crabs, they're all right. The little brown crab. No. Okay. Come on. All right. Here we go. Boop. And a shakadoosh and a skadoosh and a skadoosh. Those are worth 3 stars. as opposed to everything else being worth 1. Cool, right? There were 3, 2. 2 is better than 1. Sorry, I was off a little bit. Okay, that little fishing break, which is something that we do, man. Winning the land's rad. Come on, come on. I don't want to give anything away here. Is there another one open? No, come on. It was 14 minutes ago. Okay, cool. So back to the action. We have opened the harvest items. There is nowhere else outside of going to spend a butt ton of gems in the black market. If you have leveled it up high enough, you can buy 20 at a time for 45,000 gems. That's a lot. In that auction house, you can potentially win the a chest of 20, a chest of 20 at 23,000 gems. So the auction house has the potential to save you nearly half of what it would cost in the black market. The black market is a great place to purchase things, especially these rarities. Okay, and if you have that, yummy sweet apple that comes from some events, you can cut that cost in half, making this 22.5. I had 10 of those and I bought, that earlier. That's a huge save. 20 of them are 45,000. I have been seeing players in the auction house, now that we're on this new server, spend 60,000 for 20 treasure boxes. They have spent 60,000 gems in the auction house to get 20 treasure boxes. Why? Once you bid up to a certain amount, you're paying the same amount of gems or more than what you would in the black market. Did you know that? I love the auction house. I love the black market, but think about it and know. Don't ever bid over the amount that it would cost you if you were just to go get it yourself in the black market. These players either don't know, they don't care, or they have so much wealth that it doesn't even make a difference to them. They just want the item. All 3 of those are fine, except for they don't know, because then you're struggling. All right, and I want you to know so that you can benefit and make your dollar go further and your ebony journey. Everybody drink. You know what I'm saying? This is worth 45,000 if you've got a bunch extra and you need a few more. All right, 20 treasure boxes, but it's not worth anything over. Let's refresh here real quick. Come on, give me. See, you can buy them in 5 and 10 increments too. It will always end up being somewhere around half. All right, but if I buy 20 treasure boxes here in the black market as opposed to 5 or 10, in the long run, I will get more value for buying 20 at a time. All right, this times 20, 23,000. It's a lot. Anyway, look at this. Tactic scrolls are 1,000 a piece. You can get 50 in the auction house for as little as 27,000. That's the lowest bid. Players are betting over 60,000 for these. 50, 1,000 a piece is 50,000. If you're bidding 60,000 to get 50 tactic scrolls, you have overspent 11,000. You could have had 11 more tactic scrolls by going to the black market. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I want you to know that it's so important. It's so important. The things in here are valuable, but they lose their value once you go over a certain amount. So be careful if that's where you're going. All right. We have put it off long enough. There is no more nowhere else we can go to get more of these treasure boxes because I've redeemed them everywhere. Okay? With the exception of our resource consumption sprint, we can't get them until we use the resources, though. In order to use the resources, we have to start our construction. So now we have looked at how much we have as far as the treasure boxes and gone to redeem the items. 110, that's black market. We've gone to redeem the items. Now, that's a 10. What we have done is be ready to open all that. We wanted 31,500 open treasure. Okay. 31,500. We're not quite there. Who knows? Even if we had the 31,500, we might not get it. Irregardless, not a word by the way, we are really damn close. We've got to try. If we don't get it, it's going to be right around the corner and we just missed out on 6%. Not the worst, right? Not the worst. You want to see this? I want to see this. Have you ever opened treasure boxes 30,000 times? We're going to lead up to it. When I press use, is it going to give me the little, I don't know, I love you, peace, skadoosh. Yeah! What did I need? 4,500? I didn't get the 45 I needed. But I got damn near an equal amount across the board. That is pretty cool, in my humble opinion. And I'm a week away maybe from getting what I need to level this up. I will only open the chests in increments of 7. All right, if it can be divided by 7 equally, then I'll open them up because the percentage is equal. Excuse me. Out. Damn. Damn. I was banking on there being less of some that I don't need right now and more of the ones that I do. Let's take a look at our book, at our treasure. How close did we get? This is going to hurt. 208. No, 258. That's pretty awesome. 258 away. That's so much better than 40,000 something. 258 for the Mask of Agamemnon. All right. 300 there at the Tutankhamun's dagger. Oh, it would have been nice to save some more research speed. Okay, 200. That one's not that. That one, I'm even closer there. 230 something. The Fabergé egg. This one's a ways away. Okay. Oh, wow, that's really close. 40, almost 4,600 too. 250. All right, 151 away from the 7-branch sword. March speed or march size? Oh, we're 141 away. That one's huge. I'm gonna be grinding out some goddamn treasure boxes. Oh, so this one's the furthest away. Dang it. So you can see that saving up as much as you need to get all of them at once, it is worth it. That RNG is kind of holding true. I've done that 3 times now for the last 2 levels. And honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, friends, but we had to try. Okay, that is what we have ended with as far as how much we can save as far as our days go. We have gone from 10,000, or no, we started with way back when in this video, 12,850. All right, minus 10,000. It's got to be this great, like, bravado. Oh, 364 days. All righty then. 2,486 days. 2846. We have saved a tremendous amount of days. Nearly brought it down below 10,000. That's still a Triceratops Jurassic Park shit ton of days, but way better than 13 grand. Okay? Whew. This is what is next. We've done all that we can. Monarch level, boom, boom, boom. Going through the check in my mind. Anything else that benefits construction speed? No. No. If I'm missing out on a couple percentages somewhere, which I don't think I am, I'm a pro at getting all of this now and making sure that I do. It's all there. Got no skills that will help. No skills to pay the bills. 1, 18, 30-ish. We are going to do construction. We're going to do construction, and it's going to require us to open resources. We don't have to go in and open any other extra resources right now. All right. It's time to construct. We're going to get our stables to level 40. Is that for the... If I was looking at you... Okay. To level 40. It's time. Active skills going. We're wearing our outfit, right? Yes, good. Good. I don't care about anything else right now. Neither do you. It's time. I always feel like in this moment, these moments, I'm like, I'm totally fucking forgetting something. Look at this. See how it says upgrade 10,364 days? It is, I can do it. That's not red. That means I have enough resources in my inventory to do this. That's a good feeling. That's a really good feeling. God damn it! What did I? We're gonna a troop percent HP increase of 10%. Let's see here. I have that. There was. I can't remember, and it doesn't matter. If I press this here, oh yes. Remember, my friends, whenever you're doing any construction or resource requiring material, have the resources critical. As a matter of fact, always have the resources critical skill. Grants you a chance for ×2 critical opening resource items, except for safe. Okay? Except for safe. You might get this one if you do resources planning, but critical, resources critical. You will extend and or expand the amount of goodies that you have. I don't want to press this, even though I can. I like to, well, fuck it. Let's see what it does. Oh, cool. So it just takes us to the right spot, and I can do replenish all. I want to see how much I get in the resources critical. Don't start with your food, otherwise the troops will start eating it. All right, 68 billion. We're doing it. We're doing it. Look at us. Look at us. We're doing it. 132 mil. This is going to be 3 billion. Okay, 3.1 billion. I got 3.381 billion. So nearly 200 million more. We've seen this before. 5 billion. 5.5 billion, 500 million, 570 million more on top of what you had. That is a lot. 570, that's 570 super resource boxes just by doing the skill and opening in these large amounts. Here we go. 42 billion. And I'm going to use all of it. Jeez, at least this is painful. Here we go. Boom. Woo, 47 billion. We are still 12 billion away. This is some shiz, is it not? 2.6 billion. It's funny, that didn't even move. Here's all our safe stuff. Wow, we had an inventory full, and now we do not have an inventory full. But we're going to have some left over here. We're going to have 50 billion or so left over. How much did we need? How much did we need to upgrade our troops? 4 billion, about 55 billion? Yeah. I used to be so swole. I'm not going to do that because I don't want you to see how not swole I am, as the young people say. All right. We need 59-ish billion. Yeah. 59-ish billion. It takes me to 58. No. 58. Come on. Just little bits. Look at that. It's so stinking stinky. 59.75. Let's do that. Because I'm weird. In my head, I like to use an amount to leave an even amount. Boom. Oh, we're still short. I hate it when it does that. Okay, remember, these don't get multiplied. 67.9. These don't get multiplied. Doubled up. Double up, double up, double mint. Boom. Okay, we have the ore, and we're left over with 51 billion, not 55 billion. We're gonna have to open other stuff. Holy crap, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, I can't believe it. Stone is the most. It's 70 billion. I have been hardcore trying to win as much stone as I can in the auction house. You know, 4 billion. 4.7 billion. Here we go. 44 billion. Wow, look at his 44 billion even. That is so cool. Shit. All right. It's shaking. Okay. 44 billion. How much are we going to get? 48 billion. That was an extra 4 billion, 370 million. Resource critical. Thank you. I got a lot in the auction house here. Another almost 4 billion. Okay. But with the resources critical, yes, it was 4 billion. All right. All right. Just I have been grinding the shit out of stuff, my friends, and I have used a significant amount of, sorry about that, of resources, honestly, to do other things just for the sake of competitions. We are in good shape when it comes to a lot of this stuff, though. All right, I need 7 billion. Not there. We go. Let's go down to 7,102. Yes. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. With a couple hundred over. Yeah, yeah. Mounted doesn't require stone, but it's so good to see that we have leftovers. And that's not even counting what's in my inventory that hasn't been opened yet. Yes. Okay, lumber 68. Everything helps. All these little ones do too. All right. I love using them. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, little guy. 4 billion to 4.7. 43 billion here. I've been saving up 43.2 billion. Boom, 47.5 billion. Over 5 billion more in that resource is critical there. 54. Good chunk there. Boom. Skadoosh. Shubloips. Here we go. Yay. I didn't have anything else for that. Okay, 62, 68, 8, 6 billion. Let's go up to 6 billion. Ha, ho. Nope. 6, 6, 6. The number of the beast. 150. Can I get there? 6.15. Oh, isn't this painful? You guys, they're like, Lito, I know. Oh, it was so close there. Ah, 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 ah. All right, I promise. Damn it. I 250. I If I was on my own, I would absolutely do it. But you all here, I took the hit. I took the L, as the young people say. I'd like to instant upgrade this for 13 million. Oh my gosh. Okay. One of these days when this channel blows up and we are, raking things in here, I'm gonna, do whatever I can to benefit you all because I know there are things that you can do, but also for the hell of it, no, I shouldn't. That would be just what's the word? That would be gross for be like, hey, y'all, let's give it a shot. What does it look like when you use this much to, I'm that rich? No, that would be terrible. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. Shame on me. All right. So last but not least, 53 billion in food, and then we're gonna have to press this real quick because those motherfuckers that you have trained start getting hungry. Here we go. Boom, boom. There, are they eating it yet? No, it's only 2 billion. 24 million, 24 billion. Oh, now they're gonna be eating it. Look at it just go down. Come on. It's insane. These are good. All right, 71 billion left. This is all safe. There we go. All right, upgrade. Doggone it. We pressed the button. Um, we just used a whole bunch of resources. What are we going to get back? I can get it. What are we going to get back? We don't need to do this. The construction has been done. The time has been saved. Okay. I, if I have an opportunity to do this, I'm going to. I'm not even going to put any buffs on. Um, Let's see here. Good morning, Dave. Oh, let's see. Boom. Okay, cool. Do I have? Yep, of course I do. Here we go. Attack. He attack. Yes, sir, Aladon. I'll always give you a shout out for telling me about this, and it makes total sense. Them not layering anything. Boom. Shabloips. I don't want to wait long because we got to get back in there. Fuck it. We're going to do one more. 5 seconds. Morning. Come on. Did it happen? Okay, this, like I said, it's been glitchy AF, as the young people say. Okay, go. Gather. 5. There we go. 14. Share it with the Landsrad. Open. Okay. You know, you gotta go take some time to smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses. Sorry, I'm like, if I'm too close there, I'm trying to concentrate the lighting. Is it really good today? Getting a big glare. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm getting some points. That's gonna come back. I don't need to. We're gonna go in here. We use the resources in a resource consuming event. Okay. And when you use those resources, you get stuff in return. I use the resources. I'm going to use speed ups, but how much can I get? Look at that. Yes. Sorry. Look at the speed ups, my friends. 1,000 days in construction speed ups alone. Yo, look at all that stamina and some treasure boxes. We might be able to upgrade our goddamn treasure. Look at that, a second level. We passed the first level, we passed the second, and I would hope so. We just used about as much resources as one can. Claim all. How many more treasure boxes? Another 20, so that's 40, and another 1,000 days. Oh my God, another 1,200 days. This is 3,200 construction days. Boom, right there. That's why you wait to use all these resources in these huge resource consuming, even smaller ones at different keep levels. Use the event to your benefit. You will deplete your inventory, even if you are Leto. God damn it. All right. But you will add to it once you do it the Leto way. I mean, it's probably your way too. I can't take all the credit for it, right? But I'm so happy with all this coming back to me. I mean, I'm making billions more back in resources too. Yeah. If you had done this during the speed up consuming event, you might have gotten the same. All right. The 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 rewards changed a tiny bit, but I knew resources was going to have a larger return because I'm using more in resources than I am in speed ups for this thing. Okay? Be strategic, strategery. We got ourselves 80 Hermes coins. Fuck ton. Sorry, it's a great way to describe things right now, though. All right? Of resources and yeah, of speed ups, construction specific. We have been off the leaderboards, put ourselves on the leaderboards, 27th, getting in the top 50. It's going to get me more construction and 100 Hermes coins. I'm going to have to do some work to stay there. 100 more Hermes coins is going to put me at nearly 2,200. That's going to put me 800 Hermes coins away from getting another top shelf fucking, yeah. Even if you don't like events and if you're like, whatever, I don't care, I'm going to just try. Don't, I mean, you do you, but do not complain about not being able to do things for free because you absolutely can. But you've got to use the game mechanics, the events therein, and you got to dedicate some time and effort. The biggest cost is time and effort. Even if you spend a lot of money, time and effort. Okay. All right. So we got all of that stuff back. That was so much. We made 5 billion more resources back. And that's safe, super safe. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use it. 5 billion. Okay, boom. These special resources chests are worth a lot. We made nearly 100 back in treasure chests, and I needed a lot of more stamina. That was an incredible consuming return. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, I have enough days in construction probably alone. Yes. Yes. So flip-flop and stoked. Here we go. We've asked for help. We've got some help. We have the technology. We've got to speed this up. Making another note. Okay. They'll do a better job. Uh, I'm curious, my friends, if you are appreciating and are benefiting, or if I am doing the what do you call them? Chapters well. I try not to get too, like descriptive. All right, but I want everyone to know what's obviously in these increments. Am I doing too many? I know I'm doing that too much. Am I doing too many? Or do I need to do a better job? Anywho, I have received these 7 days speed ups for construction, mainly through the Hanseatic trading route. Trading, because you can get 7 day speed ups, 20 increments, and you get free tickets, please. Nearly 4,000 days. I've been saving. Too bad I can't do that in my real life. Boom! Okay. It would be awesome if resources and speed ups were happening at the same time. This is so much, right? 3 days. You know what? 36 days helps. Yes! I didn't even have to use any of my other ding dang. Boom. Look at that. 6,373. What does this end on? A 3? I love it when they end on the same number. Oh, skadoosh. Look at that. And we have an even 800. It's like, yeah. It's perfect to me. I love that stuff. All right. So that's 12 hour. That's 8 hour. I won 3 hour. Now I don't really care because we're just getting to it. 2 hour 59, 30 millions. Remember, there's a free period of construction love. Okay? One, one, one. Boom. Now, construction rare speed up pack. This has popped every time we've done this. I don't know if they've actually made this better at 90,000. It's not bad. 250 really helps because you just saw me use what, 4 or 500 or whatever. Triple coupon if you do it. Do. It's good to. I love packages with both ruby necklaces and dragon, excellent dragon coins. Over 100 treasure boxes is always good. This is not a lot. There needs to be more Monarch XP, in my humble opinion. You do get a little bit more in this package as far as your super resources go, so that's nice. Kind of standard. Not a bad package, honestly. Not bad. But realize there are a lot of things that aren't in there because it's being dedicated here to the construction. Only if you're really doing construction, but I have saved up enough. We've got to wait, or there has to be, what do you call it? We need one more help or 5 minutes. You're welcome. 3 minutes. See, you're welcome. So we gotta wait. You're welcome. Recording. I can't type my. I'm so excited. Oh my god! Recording a video on upgrading stables. Stables to establish to level 40. It's mounted troop T15 time, baby. Hit that help icon for me, please. Hook a brother up, as the young people say. I mean, come on. Whenever I get a little help icon here, the hand annoys me. I'm excited and always willing to and eager to help, fellow Lansradians. Honestly, I want to, but when it pops up, I'll stop everything I'm doing to go, because I don't like looking at it there. It's so annoying. it's funny to me, all of this, all of our mannerisms as humanity, where these little things might annoy us and some of us might not even care at all or even notice it. And I'm not going to go into the psychology of what that, means for anybody or what kind of, you know, uh, IMDb colors they are. I don't know, the Niels Berger, scale, whatever. But it's funny to me how much stuff goes unnoticed by a lot. Like, come on, I know you can see that hand there. Just go press it. Anyways, we got it. Thank you. Oops. Thank you. We give our thanks for the help. We've arrived here only standing on the giants, shoulders of giants. I totally ruined that Charles Darwin quote, but here is one of the most ultimate shibloiples. Maybe I'll make a chapter to it. A one, a two, a three, and a shkadu shibloips. I'm not quite sure what to do with my hands. Bask in it. Any of you are old enough to have seen this movie called Waterboy, Adam Sandler. It's brilliant, by the way. Whatever opinion you have, please don't ever besmirch. He's a bipolar advocate. He is bipolar. He's a genius as far as what he's able to create and write. Waterboy wasn't the greatest movie. It was funny for when it came out, but there's a scene where Bobby Boucher is going to win the game for him, and the guy that trains the kicker is in all the movies. He's like, that's inappropriate, but I felt that way doing this upgrade. I love you, son. Wow. Here we go. Number two. Number two, I order you to take a number one. Number one, I order you to take a number two. I love you. You can ask mommy, okay? I'm okay if mommy's okay with that. Why don't you go ahead and take it? Take it to her and ask nicely. I'm okay if she's okay. We did our daily activity, and then our main quest. Look at this. Hey, congratulations on getting to stable 40. Only cost you 70 billion. We're going to give you 11.7 million of stuff back. Come on, Ebony. Come on. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Cool. I What do we do now? I don't even know. Gosh. Let's look in here. Let's look at our detail. 41's gonna get okay, let's go for it. I can't wait to see how much that costs. The See, this would be great on an increased power day, right? So sorry, these a power increase day, look at that. Fucking almost 20 million. But there are never any good returns, really. I don't think ever on a power increase day for Server Monarch. And the win for Server Monarch isn't you want to win Server War and all the Server Monarchs together to get the best return. You're winning one day, it's not worth wasting that many points for a day like Tiered Monarch Day, where if you win, you get a fuck ton of Blood of Ares, commemorative coins. Pick your days wisely. But Power Increase Day, Server Monarch City Development Day, okay, and the event. Resources for construction. Speed ups do, all kinds of stuff. But resources, consuming sprint return, that's when the Leto way comes into play. All right, massive power increase. 41 is not even in the cards. I'm not even thinking about it, but look at that. That's not bad at all. We went from 30 billion, to get to 40 or whatever. And no, to get to 40, we went to the 70 billion for stone. It's only gone up 6 billion. Only. I thought it was going to be like over 100 billion. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Let's get into it, though. We did it. We did it. We did it. This is, oh my God. It's new. Yeah, it's the new true. I don't know what I'm singing. I just made it up. I'm like sweating. Um, Boom, showblipes. Wow. They are in living color. They're in color, baby. I'm fucking. We're going to consume more resources to do this. We've gotten all of the rewards for it, but we have, what do you call it? We're going to potentially place higher and make more back in the Hermes event. We have them 56,044, 49,000. We're going up damn near, well, about 6,300 points in damage. God, they're beautiful. I could train 106,161 at 2.4 billion. Okay, 106, 161. Arsenal time, baby. 106, 61. 106, 161. Boom. 1.6 billion is what it's going to cost me in order to upgrade. See, I love to see the correlation. Sorry, I spit on my computers. What I'm, how these things come into play finally. Okay, 531 million in our other resources. Uh, uh, where so we're saving 200 million-ish per each. But this one over that 1.6 billion as opposed to with 2.4. Anyway, whew, that's what we're gonna do. But we've got to prepare here. This is 128 days later. 128 days later. We need more here. I could click it there and get what I need here. But no, I don't need to do that stuff yet. I'm thinking inside my mind. We will replenish our stuff here. Let's see here, 128 days. Okay, 128 days. Instead of the Mask of Agamemnon, now we're going to do the seven-branched sword. Training speed plus 25. Monarch training, research training. We've got a martial crown at 71. So 128 days. Does the arsenal, is it considered training time? Training time. Upgrade all your troops and yes, yes. Your training speed ups or buffs count, help go towards upgrading in your arsenal. However, I'm told by my main squeeze, my ride or die Rhino, that it doesn't count as troop training. Okay, so heads up. So that's cool. There is also, if you really care to save on training time, oops, I've got so much in training. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but active skill wise, your Dragon Wings for Fafnir has a training speed increase. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't care. And if you look at your, let's see, 249, if you look at your decoration, you can upgrade in your alliance, whatchamacallit, in the alliance duel. You can upgrade your golden castle to increase training speed and training capacity if you want to use it. So you know what? Plus 750. No, I'm not training for realsies. Okay. There are 3 upgrades you can do. Level 15 farm. Okay, I've been doing this at least for my farm. Fuck. I can't look. Come on, Lito, stay focused. I don't want to. I don't know where I am on the map. I just went to a random spot. Let's see here. I'm just gonna throw shit out there. We got to get back to business, yeah. Okay. Um, Training. You can save some there. We don't need to. We are going where we need to. Golly, I can't believe this. Oh, one thing I want to look at here is make note of our total power. Let's see here. 1 hour, 49 minutes. Our total power, shit, 13 billion, 69 million. Okay. I don't need to equip anything else here. We are upgrading via the arsenal. I just want to see how much power we're going to increase because we're going to remove power by upgrading, thus depleting the T14s, and we're going to add 2,000 more power, whatever math we did, per each, but not the full 5,900, 59,000 or whatever. Fuck, I don't remember what they are. I'm making shit up now. And mind you, if you've ever tried to upgrade before, oh, check it out, troop upgrade. The barracks must reach level 40. You can't have a higher level troop than what your barrack is. At one time, I was like, oh my God, I can just upgrade these troops there. Nice. I'm like, ah, dang it. I actually have to have the building there to house them. All right. So we're going damn near 4 million at a pop. 4 million pop. 2 billion is what we need. This is all safe. That is not going to equal 2 billion. I don't know why it just doesn't give me what I actually need. I could replenish all. You're like, Lito, you can just replenish all. Come on, dude. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't. I just can't do it. This one's way off. Look at that. Okay. Boop. Luckily, these aren't consumed. My fucking troops aren't eating the ore. Dumbasses. Oh, this is all safe, so it doesn't even matter there too, right? Yeah. Okay. So that feels better now. Glad we did that. So we have enough. Holy cow! I have never had. I've never had it. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't wait to see what we can slay. Okay. Troop upgrade. Shubloips. Holy fucking shit. I'll get in there in just a second. Oh, I need to hit the world boss and all kinds of shit today before I forget. My wife and I have planning on going to watch a movie together tonight. I'm excited. I don't get out of the house much, and I love hanging out with my wife. Sorry, I don't want to hang out with any of you. I do, but if my wife is like, "Hey, babe, let's go do this," I'm like, "Oh yeah, you got it." I'd rather spend my time with her. She's the coolest, and I feel cooler when I'm around her. Happy anniversary, my love. Okay, let's see here. I wanted to go look at. Oh yeah, look who's number one, baby. 119,000. I have 191,000. So I haven't even done research today. I'm not going to do it in this video, but I have a lot of tactic scrolls again, finally. A lot that I could do some research. Yes, I forgot. I got to do that before the 8 hours is up. That's also there. I'm excited. Uh-huh. Any more? More. Because, God, it's just so fun. Okay, so now we can go in here and we can spizzle the spizzle. I always have a ton of training. Look at that, 6 and 6. Oh man, I love it when the numbers just equal. 4 hours, 37 minutes. I am going to splurge because I don't want us to wait 2 minutes on a 10 minutes. Shubwipes. Wow. Wow. Oh, snap. There it is right there. Look at that icon. I might have to put my hair up, dude. Dude, people's get sweaty. Boom. Why don't they throw a party in here? I mean, come on. It's friggin' amazing. Oh my God. I'm compiling service skill books. I'll open them when I think I have 1,000. Because I'm crazy. Oh my gosh. So we were at 13 billion, 63 million. We went up 22 million power. 22 million power. Um, with that upgrade. And we're gonna do it a few more times. God damn it. I can't believe this. Okay, let's get some more. Let's get some more. When in the Landsrad. Whoop. Holy cow, look at this just deplete again. Let's see here. So we want to do it a certain amount of times without having to go here every time. 6 billion a piece. What's an increment? That's 2 times 6 times what? 6 times 6 is 36. Let's say 6 times. at 36, over 36. That's fine. We're going to have to use it anyway, so fuck it, okay? For the sake of not having to do this every time, my friends. This is less, though. I don't know how much, actually. Let's just do 13 billion. Fuck it. I don't know. We're going to use it anyways. This is all safe, so it doesn't matter if I am way over. So that's cool with me. It's not consumed. Okay. We got enough for a while. Let's upgrade again. Speeding up, because that's what we do. Boom. A boom. 38 months. 30. Boom. And then we got ourselves some more troops. We're up damn near. We're over that 13 billion. Now let's look not at our presets, but at our troop details. We have about 800,000 T15s. Here we go. We are in it to win it. There we go. Committed to each other, to the plan, to the purpose. You must see it all the way through. You have come this far. Yes, the Leto way is the way. No, it's not. It's my way. If there is anything that's good and or helpful for you, use it. Don't lose it. Ha ha! Here we go again. I can't believe this is happening. I cannot thank you enough, everybody, for being a part of this community, for sharing it with me, for enjoying yourself, I hope, from time to time. All right. For all of the love, all of the praise, all the encouragement. I could not have done this without you. With or without you? No, always with you. Always. Where are we? 1.6 million T15s. We got some more to go, don't we? All right. We've got plenty of resources still. We are upgrading, yes? We're going to finish all now. Finish all. We can go even quicker. I like to do those little bits here and there. Why? To put things in perspective for everyone so they can see from the very get-go, the very bedrock. All right, this is a breakdown of what the finish all will use. Okay. Holy shnikes, shlubloipies. We are, what do you call it? We've gone up 100 million power so far. And I like to look at things as far as the impact they make and do all the comparison. All right? That's what I like to do. Ha-ha! We are scoring quite a bit as far as our sprint returns goes. Okay, now we're running out of wood. I need wood. Go to the doctor for that. Okay, here we go. Troop upgrade. I got to make sure I'm not going too fast. What happened? No. This is what happened to Rhino. It used all of the resources, but it didn't upgrade them. See, all my resources gone. What's the time here? I'm going to have to message Ebony about this. I'm glad you were here to see this. It fucking sucks. 157 minutes or so. We trained a whole regiment. We trained all of these. We used all of that gold or all of it and didn't get any troops. You saw that, right? Did not get upgraded troops. I don't know if this is a glitch. It has got to be. Why? Why? Because there would be information somewhere that would say you can only do this a certain amount of times per day. We have, unless it went there directly. I don't know. I didn't see, and I don't want to compare. Well, 460 is the end. Let's see here. Let's see. Did it go there automatically? Let's train one. Okay, there's the time. We didn't see the time before. When we did a whole bunch, we didn't see any of the time. It just finished. Do I want to take a chance on love? No, I didn't. I knew it was love and I knew it would last forever. And here we are on this day, 8 years later. See, I clicked that. The last time it didn't. There is a glitch somewheres. Okay, that worked. And we saw it work. I'm inclined to think, let's do some quick math here. I'm sorry, friends, but like I said, I want y'all to be aware of the stuff that goes down. We have 6,162,168 holy cavalries. We're going to add 2,798,461. That equals, we didn't get the troops. We didn't get the 300,000 that we trained because we had 9,300,000 and something. We started with that. Where the fuck did they go? Where the fuck did they go? Why can't we train all of that? The arsenals where you upgrade troops. Troop upgrade. See, there's no information anywhere that says you can only do this, blah, blah, blah. We got royally fucked when we did this. 399. We're missing that completely. It's been subtracted. All right. So I'm going to have to put in a tickets, please. I do that on my mobile phone. It's much easier than doing the email through the PC. We came back in, we refreshed stuff because, things are temperamental. Did that help? 2.798. It looks like it's the same, right? I don't even remember now. It looks like it's the same. 15. Um, Same amount, 6.5. That's 8 billion. Did we get them? Did we get them? So that's how much. No, 8 million. That's how much we had. Fuck. All right. Sorry if I could save myself some customer service. 4.8 plus plus 2,798,460. I think we have the same. Oh, there we go. Huh. There's a glitch. For whatever reason, I exited the game, came back in. I just earned myself $1 million a year because that's what all IT people do. No, I'm kidding. All of my loved ones out there, if you work in IT, I know you do much more. Networking, and that is such a tough job, and people are the worst when it comes to how they treat somebody who does IT. Y'all are awesome. I love you. Peace. Well, quite the journey dream. I just did that. Okay, so whew, saves us a significant amount of grief. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again, but at least we've caught it on candid camera, living color. We've got 3 million. We've got to keep going. We have the technology. Oh, God. Okay, let's make note of, not ground, of everything we have. Oh, golly gee willikers. We're going to add more to our inventory. because we need to. 12 billion. Let's just do a cool, well, one. Let's do a 13 bills. 13 billion. Yeah. Holy crap, that's everything we got. We're going to use it all. I'm going to risk it all. We need to. I want to do a whole march, right? I'm committed to the process. Ooh, crap. Let's do around 798. That's good enough. Okay, this is safe stuff, so I'm not getting it. I was like, wait a second, I'm not getting. Forget what I'm doing sometimes because it's so mind-boggling what we're doing. All right. What's our power? 13,183,000,000. Let's make sure that our bases are covered. 3 troop upgrade. Okay. There are many things in this game, for whatever reason, that uh, are temperamental or they get to a point where they break, you know? It's crazy. Uh, it's like, I never expected anybody to use this much. All right. 100, oh, finish all. There we go again. Am I running out of time? Okay, no. Let's see here. 307. My kids are gonna be home soon. What are my That's okay. So 13.2 billion. Launch preset. 3.3 million there. How many troops do we have? Oh, we're almost there. We need 3.3 million, and we're at 3.2. Uh, how much can we do? Oh, we, yo. 15s. Man it. We need more wood. We've got plenty of wood. Let's use it. Boom. Okay. 3.1. Here we go. What on the lands rad? Do as the lands rad needs to do. Troop upgrade. Oh, okay. I'm going to do it twice and then reset. Okay. But consider how much we are saving, my friends, with this as far as the resources go. Still using so much that it hurts, but irregardless, not a word by the way, saving a tremendous amount. We're at 3.598, 5.7. We are going to do another. Why? Because around 4 million is a senior march size buff increase for Maria Theresa. Okay. For Tistria and Rostam, who I use to smite the world boss, I'm damn near 5 million on that march. It's 4.8 million. So I'm contemplating doing that. It looks like I've got enough as far as the resources go, so that is cool to think about. But it's going to require me to open more, which would take time. This video is long enough. I have got many editings and chapters to do. I probably won't post this till tomorrow, which will be your day after tomorrow or something like that. Um, so I'll do all those other things. I wanted us to see at the very least this part. Okay. Troop upgrade. So 2 times is looks like where we get F'd in the A. Sorry, that's really, that's crass. Should have better manners than that. Where we don't get that speed up. We did use the speed ups? No, it kicks us out of here, and then we're supposed to use the speed ups. Tier I don't see a problem with it. Good to see you, Q. Okay, let's see here. So we lost power there. We lost the troops there. Where did they go? Nobody knows. But that is a deficit. What we did last time, 13.215, it was this. I hope it's not something that, you know, I I hope we are fixing it with the technology. We have it. How are y'all doing, by the way? I'm having a blast. Okay, 13.214. I don't even remember what it was. I'm like, okay, remember that number. Remember that number. No, I have no idea. Okay, so Let's go back in here. Let's see what it would be. 3.5. Yeah, right? Because that's 8 million. 7 plus 5 is 12. So it's 9.2 something million again. Whew. I'm really upset with that. And it is scary as hell. Um, but we've done the upgrade. Let's look at our troop count. Doesn't seem right. 3.5 million? We did 400 million? What was the number before? I'm gonna have to go through the video again. It's got we want to equal 9.3, right? 9.3. Oh no, we're going right. Their numbers are killing me. Killing me, Smalls. 9.36. Uh see here. 57 62388 plus 3598021 equals 9.36. Okay, it is back. God, this I fucking hate it. Hate it. All right. What in the Landsrad do as the Landsradians do? We're about to end this video, okay, where we're going to almost get to 4 million even, which I want. And you know what? I want you here with me. But we're completely out of iron ore. We have 2.4 billion, but we are out everywhere else except for a whole bunch of shabloips that I have yet to shableep. What is that, Lito? I have a bunch of chests that I have yet to open. And now is a perfect time, okay? Because it's good to have it in the inventory anyway. All right. What is it you say, Lito? Well, I have got, uh-huh, uh-huh. Where did you go? Well, fuck it. We'll open that guy since we're here. What? Did I pass it? I'm such a dingus. No, I didn't. We have these, which have a whole bunch of 5 millions and some other stuff, and I actually need more of those and more of those. Now's a good time as any to open it. Saving up more, I don't know if it's really the biggest deal. Golly, I should not be hemming and hawing, and I'm not going to do it right now. I don't need to. What I wanted to do, which I, come on, where did I pass my Emir's fucking surprise things? Did you see it, my friends? Here we go. God, I'm a stinker. 420, 420, bro. I saved these a bunch over the last month or two or something. You could divide it. You get 70 over their 2 days. Let's open those because there's a bunch. And it's not, it is an RNG thing, but would you look at that? We got the most in ore. What did we need? We needed ore. So there's another 2 billion. That puts us at 4. All right, we're gonna open all the shit. We're gonna open all of it. Arachnes, I'm not gonna open that yet because I have some of those to summon still. Here we go. We're gonna go through it. Gonna save my witches though. Witches brew. Those ones have some, but it's not guaranteed. I'm gonna move past them, but I'm going to open my eggies. It's time to open the eggies. Okay, why not? Pansy egg, a whole bunch of 500,000, some more speed ups, which is good. Okay, Cerovich, we've hold on to that for a while. Let's take this is like war stuff. All right, March speed up, training, HP. Ooh, wow, 800 source of life. That's a good one. That's a good one. Healings. Okay, some dragon scroll chests. That's helpful. Cool, medium march size. And Maria, give me some senior march sizes in here, please. Plus resources. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. 3. Oh, wow. A whole bunch more construction speed ups. Ooh, that's good. That's good. We like it. That's good. That's great. All right. Oh, even some gems in there. Gathering every day, upgrading the civilization treasure. Oh, excuse me. Ugh, gross. All right. See these? I haven't opened these in a long time. I'm waiting for today. Here we go. Now is the day. This is the time. Do or die. You have got to be with me for the very last time to open or to train so we get 4 million T15 mounted troops. 2 hours, 14 minutes. Learned a lot, saw a lot. I love taking you through all of this to see how much things work when you save, when you focus. So sorry. On these particular items, on these particular events, all of that jazz. Okay? And it's fun to see, how much I've been getting. Holy crap. Um, you know, it adds up. Holy 50 though. My gosh, this is the one I was really interested in to see, the special one. It's been a long time since I've opened this. Dang. Okay, that should be a fair amount as far as resources go to get me the last chunk at once. Okay, just for the hell of it here, get those out of the way. Once then, we're going to get back into the attack. We've got all that on. Who knows as far as our time goes on anything else, but we're going to train our last chunk. I think we've already reset the game, right? To get those troops back that it looked like we lost. Sorry about the glare. I don't know what the hell is going on. Should have done that earlier. I was too, freaking out. Boom. We need that 5K ore. Thank you. Thank you. All of our, what do you call it? Resources that we have been making, earning, fighting for our lives. Wow, not gonna do that. We got there. This is it. We have arrived. Yes, yes. Speeding it up. Finish all. 13,166. The number of the beast. 13,231,000,000. We have gone up over 200 million in personal strength and power. Troop details. 3.997. We are right there. 4.5 billion. My friends, just, I mean, I don't like having that much on me at any one time. 4.5 billion. So let's move up to less than, that's 4 billion, so I believe it 500 million. Let's do that as our last shibboleths. Boom. And a boom. Okay. We're going to do this to make me feel better about my inventory and how much is in there or on me. And wouldn't you know, we get that cock-a-doodle to where it's not there. I'm going to remember this time. 13.2. 13.2, darn it. Going in and out is silly. 13.2 billion. We're going to see what it looks like to have a full march of T15 mounted. Friggin' crazy. 2.3 or 13.2. Yes, there's the 32 million. I hate that. Evity, fix it. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is alarming and it is worrisome. And I kept my cool because y'all were here with me. Okay, yeah, things are going on. I'm not going to get into that drama. I'm much more comfortable with these numbers, except, damn it, so much as far as that goes. Doesn't matter. Is this safe or is it being consumed? God damn it. It's like the work never ends. Let's go here, go here. How did I use all of that? Okay, it's safe. Nothing's being consumed. I'm gonna wait to do that because we're where we want to be. Let's look at our March preset. Full March, 3.3 million, 29,250 of T14 troops. That puts us at 506 million power. We now have the technology, the temple cavalries to fill a march. What? What? Oh, I've got to get rid of the troops. I thought everything was broken. I'm totally freaking out. 506 million. Yup. Whoa. 506 million to 642. We went over 138 million in strength as far as our march power goes. Holy shubloipes. Save. I cannot believe it. I need 4.8 million to fill Rostam and Tistria's senior march buff. I'm stoked to see what kind of damage I can do to the world boss now. I'm not going to make you go through more of this video to see it. T14s and everything's T13 there, my monster marches. This is crazy. I have done benchmarks, okay, uh, as far as what sort of damage I'm receiving on a rally, because my in rally buffs are way more powerful than going solo. So this is with a senior march buff, this Kraken. Okay, this Ernie McCracken. 30,000 wounded, senior march buff, rallying by myself. This is rallying with no march buff. Okay, so I've got these things. This is rallying with a senior march buff. Here's the Stimvalian Bird senior march buff rally. This is also what? Oh, this is with Monarch equipment on Thunder. This is without, because I accidentally forgot. No, Blazons, without Blazons, without Soul Blazons, with Soul Blazons. So significant benefit to your Blazons. Okay, and then level 3 Tau TA. So I'm going to go out and look to see what the difference is now that I've got these T15, Tier 15 Temple Cavalry troops. This is wild. This is crazy. We have done it. I cannot believe we have done it. Let's see here. 3,000, 2,199. 2,000. 2,199. Shiblipes. Shadoosh. We got a cool 4? We got a cool 4 million. Cool 4 million T15s. That's it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Since it's gone on so long, since we've got plans, since it's my 8-year anniversary, this was the goal with a whole bunch more in it. I got to go look to see what I can redeem. I'm going to go slay monsters at another time. 2 hours, 22 minutes. You'll see this soon. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you consider the approach and what is the best way to do it, the most efficient, the most that you could save when you time it right, when you save up, when you're patient, all of that stuff. I wish I had known this earlier because I probably would have gotten here sooner, but I'm grateful to have learned all these lessons to share it with you. I didn't even know what to do. Y'all are amazing. Thank you again for being a part of this community. Ebony TKR. It is the R5 life. With Leto, I am Leto II, the R5 Muad'Dib of the Landsrad on server Night, server 1834. In Ebony, the King's Return. I love you. Peace.